And we're live. How you doing, Mike?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Great.
We're here for podcast number 3. I'm digging it. I'm digging doing the podcast. I'm digging we're getting Instagram followers. We're getting a couple subscribers on this. We're getting some views. I'm digging it. I just want to keep growing, grow. So
And we will.
we will. Before we get into anything, how's your week been, Mike? It's only Tuesday.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long
It's
week on
been a long
Tuesday,
week.
huh?
All the crackheads in my life.
That sounds like a personal problem.
That's already become a public problem.
Well, so why don't we just jump right into the first story you got written down, Mike? And it's
All
your
right.
story, so you go for it.
What is the
Tell me
first
about
story?
it. I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, well, actually, the first story that I had that was listed, it's right on top. Mass shooting in Illinois, Aurora, Illinois.
Rural Illinois. Huh?
Aurora, Illinois. And,
What? Aurora.
Aurora.
That is my daughter's middle name. One of her middle
I
names.
did not know that.
Yeah, no. One of her
Aurora
middle
Marie?
names. No, it's Aurora May.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a small manufacturing plant up there. A gentleman basically knew he was going to get fired.
Yeah.
And he ended up going in there with a gun. And I think pardon me here for looking at my notes here because I'm trying to do 3 things at once.
That's a lot of things at once.
He actually killed 5 co-workers during the whole episode, a couple cops, and injured quite a few. The ironic thing about the whole thing is he had a carry permit that was recently revoked
Oh, okay.
because they missed the felony on his record of a domestic violence.
Ah.
So, that was a big oopsie, but,
Whoopsie.
I still go back to the old adage. If somebody wants a gun, they're going to get a gun.
Yeah,
I don't care if they
agree.
got a permit or not.
It just sucks. It just sucks for people who advocate for, gun violence. That guns are the problem. All these things. Well, whenever someone does have a permit, a carry permit, and they do commit a mass shooting, and this guy is an exception because, like you said, they missed a felony on his record.
Right.
So it was revoked. But for people who actually legitimately get one and then they do actually commit a very bad crime, it kind of does suck for us.
Yeah,
For us real gun owners.
Yeah, it does put a kind of damper on things, especially since they did miss it. That's fine. I understand that, but the thing of it is he had been there less than a year. So why the fuck shoot people?
Yeah.
What's the big deal? Get another job.
And that's another thing I was don't even mention it. It popped in my brain was so you get fired or you're gonna get fired.
Right.
You fuck up, you're gonna get fired.
Yeah.
What makes you think that going in and shooting anybody is a way to get back? Just leave the job, go find another job. I do want to mention I don't actually work at Papa John's. Just throwing it out there. I'm wearing a Papa John's t-shirt, but I don't actually work there.
You got a good one, didn't you?
No, I got it from Papa John's. I used to work there. But anyway.
Before you shot everybody?
Before I shot everybody. But when I quit Papa John's, I just went and got a new job. I didn't go and shoot anybody.
Yeah. You didn't go shoot anybody. But you didn't get fired either.
No, I didn't. But I've get fired. No, I don't think I actually have to get fired. You have to get from a job. So.
But the ironic thing that I was talking about is what they found for, I guess in Illinois, if you have a gun permit and you own a weapon and you get suspended, you have to physically take the gun or that weapon to the police department and turn it in. Now, under the Second Amendment, even a felon can be in a room with a gun, as long as that gun is not registered to him, if I'm not mistaken.
So this might sound a little crazy to you. We don't have to agree on everything.
Right.
But I think that that's okay. I think that if you have a gun and you become a felon, you give him that gun you taking that gun into the police station is not the worst thing. I think that's okay. Now, if you live in a house and let's say my dad is a felon and
Right.
I own a gun, me and my dad live together,
Okay.
then no, he shouldn't have to go turn his gun in. But if I have a gun previously, become a felon, me turning that gun in
Right.
that's okay. I'm okay with that.
I guess.
And I'm a big advocate for the Second Amendment.
Right.
But however, I do think on that note that if you're, it should depend on what type of felony you get.
But this was a domestic battery, so it's a
No,
personal
that's
crime, and yeah, you don't. And I guess he beat the shit out of that girl.
Yeah, so
That's her friend. Yeah.
That's a no go there.
Yeah, I just I'm sorry, I still got a problem with even people who lose their rights to carry a firearm. It does not say you cannot be around one. It says you cannot possess one in your name or anything else. But like in Texas, when I was in Texas, one of the gentlemen I knew, he was a felon. He could not own a weapon, but by golly, his house was full of weapons. But they was all in his wife's name.
I don't know about
and that was perfectly legal.
I don't know about that.
Perfectly.
Now, I think it's okay if they're in the house. Now, if he's using the weapons, then I don't know about that.
You still, even a felon, you still have a right to protect your life. Do you not? Think about it.
I don't know. Yes and no. But I think there's more to defend your life besides just a gun. Now, let me just, I'm not a fucking liberal, I'm not.
Okay.
But I am a big believer in the Second Amendment, and I think pretty much anyone should have a gun whenever they want to have a gun.
Okay.
I'm holding a bottle in my hand. But, however, I don't think that a felon should have a gun. I'm sorry. I don't. And like I said, it depends on the felony. A lot of things in this world, I believe, are case-by-case basis.
Right.
A lot of things, and guns are one of those things. I think that if you, let's say, you go rob a place, bam, hold up a gun, machine gun, you go rob a place and bank, you get $10 million, but you get caught a week later.
Okay.
You go to jail for 20 years. Now, let's say 10 years. Now, you don't really go to jail for the whole 10 years. You serve 5 of those years.
That's it, yeah.
So you go to 5 of those, you serve those 5 years in jail or prison. And then I think personally there should be a kind of probationary period.
Okay.
And there is a probationary period. You do get put on probation.
That is correct.
But however, I think after that probationary period, there should be some type of, I don't know what's the word I need, a system maybe, some type of something that you could get your rights back.
Okay.
Because I don't think that someone who got popped with some cocaine 20 years ago, I think it's probably okay for them to have a gun. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay. So what am I saying? I'm saying that if 2 years ago you committed a domestic battery, and you beat the shit out of your wife, and you've only been out of jail for 6 months, or prison for 6 months, you should have a fucking gun.
I agree.
But in 5 years, people change in 5 years.
Yeah.
There should be some type of system that people go through to really determine whether or not those people have changed or not.
I agree. There should be something. But
you want to talk about things the government should do? There's one right there.
The government can't even control their damn mouths and attitude.
I know.
I mean, but they're a hot mess.
I agree. But, the government does all these things it doesn't need to do. All these things. The government should not be involved in marriage. The government should not be involved in weed. The government should not be involved in drugs. The government should really not even hardly be involved in guns. They should a little bit. Crazy people shouldn't have guns, and people who have just committed a crime in the last 5 to 10 years shouldn't have a gun.
Right.
And the government should take care of our roads and take care of those type of things. But a lot of the things the government does, that they don't need to fucking do it.
Right. Oh, I totally agree.
So.
Because they want to get involved with everybody else's business.
Exactly.
They're the government.
So some things that the government does are good.
Like I said, the government can't even run their own damn lives. So why the hell do I want them to run mine?
I see where you're coming from. But I do think there is a place for the government. And that if they were to take that place the right way,
Right.
go about that the right way, then it would be better. It would be that's the way it should be. Now, granted, that isn't the way that it is.
Right.
So, fuck them. But in a perfect society, that's the way I think it should be.
Yeah.
Um,
I
yeah.
guess we should go back in time and actually what, Washington and everything, we have in mind with that. Because technically, yeah, it is a government because it is Second Amendment that's for the government. But what was the main purpose behind it? Just like like India, trying to go to a like right now when you get a gun permit, you have to fill out an application. You have to do go your background check and everything else, and if everything's approved, you get your gun permit.
Yes.
Well, a lot of states are is a Second Amendment state, which basically means you do not have to go through all those steps to carry a gun. As long as you don't have a felony and blah 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 blah, you can carry a weapon legally.
I agree with that.
So
If you have a felony in the last 5 to 10 years, and you're not, and you can pass a psych eval, you should be able to have a gun.
I agree.
That's the way I feel about it. But like I said, old boy who just committed a crime, or a few years ago, just got out of jail 6 months ago. He doesn't even have a gun.
Right.
He is not rehabilitated enough yet. He has not had enough chance to adjust to society. Because let me tell you something. I have somebody very close to me who is involved in the prisons, and let me tell you something, that it's a hard thing. Prison is not easy. Okay.
I imagine not.
Prison is just not a fun time. So, with that being said, you need time to adjust to this outside. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't even think about this, but you need time to just adjust back to the society because it's a completely different world. You're going to a new world, so that's why I think you need 5 to 10 maybe years to adjust.
Yeah, and I totally agree. But it's also a thing that once you during your prison, there's got to be something afterwards to help you adjust.
I agree.
Because if you're in the prison system, if you see that legal system, you're seeing a lot of repeat offenders. Just because they can't adjust the outside.
I absolutely agree with that. I'll give you an example. I have a family friend, I'm going to call him, who went to jail for drugs.
Okay.
15 years ago.
Okay.
Longer, maybe even 17 years ago. A long time ago. Today, this person still can't vote.
Right.
This person still can't carry a firearm.
Right.
This person still can't do all these things that a felon can't do. Can't get a certain job, this, and that. Now, that's ridiculous. 17 years ago, this person's life was completely different. Today, they're a Christian and they're all these other things. That doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. What matters is they have rehabilitated.
Right.
They have paid their debt to society.
Yeah.
So, I think there needs, like you said, there needs to be some kind of system put in place where after you get out of prison, help you adjust to this world and get your rights back.
Yes.
Prove yourself to,
And I really want to check on that is, I want to say after felony, you have like 7 years before you get your civil rights back or something like that?
Well, it all depends.
Depends on what it is?
Depends on what it is, yes. And it was technically a violent drug, because the person had a gun, that wasn't registered and all these, and another thing that this judicial system does, not judicial system, but that's the system.
Judicial, yeah.
That's the system.
That's the law.
Okay. Is so say you get caught with a gram of cocaine.
Okay.
And you have a weapon in the car that's unmarked. So along with those two charges, that's 2 charges, right?
And unmarked or unregistered?
Unregistered.
Okay.
So that's 2 charges right there. Possession of a narcotic and possession of an illegal firearm.
Okay.
But they're gonna run up 10 other charges along with that. Okay.
Okay.
Misdemeanor possession of, paraphernalia, possession of ammo, like the M. I don't know exactly the terminology. I'm not
Okay.
very good at that kind of thing. But the magazine is a charge. This is a charge. That's a charge. This. All these things are
Okay.
charges. And they'll do is stack all these charges on top of each other. That way, whenever you do get out, it's even harder for you to rehabilitate because you can't just say, "Oh, I got 2 felonies." You got 6 felonies
Yeah.
because these other 4 charges they ran up on you from the 2 initial things they caught you with.
Right.
So,
And that's what they start getting you with multiples.
hmm and then like say you get 4 felonies, and all of these felonies are 5 years apiece. They all hold a 5-year charge. So
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. They'll run them consecutive and make you serve 25 years.
Right.
So it's extra 5 years just because you're a
Dumbass.
yeah. What's the word I'm looking for? There is a word, something felon,
Repeat felon or
maybe something like that. I don't remember.
repeat offender. I know that.
Something along those
Habitual.
lines. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
But that's a charge too. So
Yeah.
they'll run all all of them together in 25 years. Now you don't serve all 25 years, but
Right.
but yeah, I don't know how we got on that, but we did.
Leave it to us.
All right. So so here's something near and dear to our
Yeah.
hearts. Tell me about it. Tell me about these Marlboro cigarettes.
Well, and of course, I am a avid Marlboro smoker. Have been for a while. And apparently, we have no timeline, but apparently, the company that produces Marlboro cigarettes, Philip Morris, is taking a healthier approach to smoking. They're going to stop production of all regular cigarettes
Mm-hmm.
and focus on healthier alternatives, the vapes and stuff like that. Like they're fucking healthier. They're fucking chemicals.
So let's talk about this. First of all, I don't smoke cigarettes all the time.
Right.
It's an occasional thing for me, once a month, maybe more than that. Whatever, I smoke sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, whenever I drink, I smoke something like that.
Yeah.
Just whenever. So I don't smoke cigarettes every day, but
Okay.
I do chew every day. But that's a different story. So I think that this is stupid. Let me tell you why. It'd be like Budweiser making a fake alcoholic beer because people drink too much beer.
True.
Or whatever company makes alcohol making a fake alcohol because people drink too much alcohol. Okay, I listened to this Kevin Gates?
Yes.
I listened to this Kevin Gates interview a couple years ago. Or actually a song. And they were it was an interview. But he said it in a song as well, and they was asking him like how do you feel about these people who die from because he used to sell drugs.
Okay.
Like heroin, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Like the bad stuff, right? The real bad
Really
stuff.
bad stuff.
The really bad stuff.
Yes.
And people was like, how do you feel about all these people dying from heroin overdoses? And he was like, listen, here's the deal. Those who choose to use it, I just happen to supply.
Yeah.
So I feel the same way about this situation.
Yeah.
Philip Morris, that's the name of it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Philip Morris.
Yeah, Philip Morris, isn't the problem here. It's the
No.
cigarette smokers. And
Yeah.
another thing is people. I've heard like you buy a pack of cigarettes and you like pull out full thing and there's like a not here in this country, but you ever seen like an Australian pack of cigarettes or like
Okay.
Indonesian or something like that from a
Okay.
different country? The whole thing is still big warning labels, right? Smoking kills.
Yeah.
Like look up an Indonesian pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
The whole entire thing is still with warning labels,
Yeah.
warning label. So here's the deal: is put that warning label on there, whatever. But marketing they're just promoting their brand. Like you choose to buy into that marketing.
Right.
You see new Marlboro. I remember when the NXTs come out.
Yes.
NXTs.
Yes.
You seen that sign and it comes to your grin a little bit, right? You're like,
Yeah.
I wonder what this is.
Yeah. And I
Pop
tried
this-
because hey, that's what you know.
Yeah, you pop the little bead and it changes. That's cool.
Yeah.
Or Camel Crush,
Yeah.
So you bought into that. They're smart. They use their brains. And
Right.
so I don't think it's them that's the problem. All these fucking pansies are like, oh, Marlboro or Philip Morris, you're killing us. No, you're not. You're killing you.
We choose to smoke.
Right.
I'm sorry, we're adults. We know the risk.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we choose that. It's Yeah, it's not a little more surprised, and I understand that. I kind of fall them in a way for taking a healthier stand, but I mean, let's go for it. Smoking a e-cigarette or anything like that is no more healthier than smoking an actual damn cigarette.
I don't know
Because
about that.
I do. I'm just,
I haven't looked into it. I don't know if I know.
you're still taking chemicals into your system.
Yeah.
Now, which one is best? The chemical or the actual hormone, the tobacco.
As far as that goes, I don't have any idea because I don't know what goes into e-cigarettes. I don't
Right.
know. I don't know the answer, but I know what goes into regular cigarettes, and let me tell you, it's not good. Now we can get into this debate if you want. Now I don't know how you feel about it, but hold on a second, okay?
Okay.
Right here. I'm going right here. I'm not going far.
Okay.
So you see this, right?
Yes.
This is a can of chew.
That is can't chew.
You see the chew, right? So whenever you have a pack of cigarettes in your pocket,
In my jacket.
okay. Well, I won't make you open it. So when you light up a cigarette,
Mm-hmm.
2,300 cancer-causing chemicals
Okay.
are emitted when that cigarette is smoked. When
Correct.
I do this,
He didn't have to watch her. He could hear exactly where she was. Now he can practice the piece.
23.
Okay.
23 cancer-causing chemicals are in my mouth right now. 23. All I'm saying is, you want a safer alternative to smoking
Yeah.
cigarettes,
Right. Um,
it's
But-
this.
is it safer?
It is not a safe alternative to cigarettes, but it is a safer alternative to cigarettes. I've done the research, okay? I've been having this debate with people for a long time. Every time I go to the gas station, you know that girl that works over at the gas station, manager, I'm not gonna say her name on this.
Yeah. Yeah.
She always says, every time I buy a cigarette or a can of dip, she's like, that's gonna kill you. I'm like, look, I know you smoke cigarettes. I know you do. I know for a fact you smoke cigarettes. So you're gonna sit and tell me that this is wrong and that it's gonna die or whatever,
It's
but I'm gonna die way less than you're gonna die.
right. I'm sorry. It's no more. It's no more harmful or better. Yeah. It may be as far as the on your lung part.
Right.
But you start looking at um, you know, mouth cancer versus lung cancer.
Well, I'd rather lose my lip than my lung, Mike. I'd rather lose my lip than my lung. I'm willing to take that risk. Hold on one second, I'm gonna grab a spitter.
Sure. Go on with your mouth cancer. So anyway, yeah, and everybody's got their opinions. I can say mine's right or wrong, but um, yeah, we choose to smoke, we choose to whatever. So hey, we get what we get. On the flip side, if you choose to smoke marijuana, which I think is more of a healthy alternative than everything, but don't go into abandoned houses. You don't know what's in there. Apparently in Houston, Texas, about 45 minutes south of where I used to live at. A gentleman kind of went into the house and smoked some weed, and yeah, he found a tiger.
Tiger!
A tiger.
A full-grown tiger,
Yeah,
huh?
yep, a tiger that yeah, tiger. um, I guess poor guy didn't know whether just because he's high or what, but yeah, he.
Well, it didn't say they smoked it yet. It said they went there to smoke it.
Well,
They
no, I
haven't
guess
smoked
he.
it
No,
yet.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know if he actually smoked it or not, but yeah. Can you
Yeah,
imagine
that's
going in and finding a
interesting.
tiger?
That would be very crazy.
I'd fall in love.
And with the tiger?
I like tigers.
You're saying a tiger will kill you, right? Instantaneously when it sees you.
Well, yes, but technically it will.
Yeah, I already go to the zoo and see one. That's fine. But tigers are beautiful. I'll definitely give you that.
Yes.
But they would probably kill you.
Yes, they will. They will. They're big cats. I still would love to have one, but yeah, they're big cats.
Well, train one is fine.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan talks about this.
I actually met a real live tiger. Yep. It's Chubbyville.
Like a human one?
Have you heard of a human tiger? No,
I was
actually,
kidding.
it is actually a tame tiger. Gentleman actually up there had a um, kind of exotic zoo. He had a couple bears and tigers and all that good stuff. And
Huh.
he ended up getting thrown off a horse one time, and I responded. And yeah, do you know what it's like to be down there over somebody who and try to help them, and to feel somebody nudge at your back, and to look around and see, I don't know, maybe like a 500-pound black bear standing right over you? Yeah, yeah. It's not a pleasant feeling.
I bet this guy's got stories all day like that. Hopefully you hear some of them because I think most of them are interesting. But that would be crazy.
Yeah.
You think when you think of it, we were talking about this earlier, me and him was, but you think of the EMT, you think of a guy, you have a heart attack, you have a stroke, and your grandma has a this or that, so you call the EMTs and they come and they revive them and then they take them to the hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a lot more than that. I gotta tell you, someone I know is very close to them. My wife was an EMT. I'll just tell you.
Right.
She's not anymore, so I can say that.
Mm.
But she was an EMT, and some of the stuff she's told me is nuts. I can't imagine being one for how long you were one.
30 years.
So I mean,
I'm surprised I still got my you know,
30.
yeah. Well, I don't have my family really. I never had that.
Oh yeah.
That's why I went to EMS. But yeah,
So that would be crazy. I want to say this though, a a tiger like for me, dude, like if it's not a tame tiger, if I was to walk and see a tiger, I would flip my fucking shit. Like I would have a heart attack and I would just die because the tiger would maul me to death and I would just die right there and there. Just gonna say that.
yeah, but yeah, I totally agree.
Um,
Yeah.
So in local news, our local businesses got inspected. A lot of them, all the way from here to the next town over, got inspected, and we fucking suck. Big time.
Well, we don't suck.
The businesses suck.
The managers of that business suck.
I'm gonna pull up the report real quick just so I can look at them, highlight a couple of them. But there was restaurant inspections. So there's one in particular I wanted to point out. So this Mexican restaurant or the Mexican grocery store, I'm not gonna say where it is because I'm not gonna put them on blast. But they said various items in meat cutting department sorted with raw product, including a slicer and utensils, hand washing sink and product prep area, and meat cutting area are blocked by various products and inaccessible. Large jug of blue liquid in rear and grill area is labeled for context toxic. Anyway, basically they had 8 violations in total.
Wow.
Um,
And dealing with the health department and going through that kind of inspections, 8 violations.
well, look at these other
That's
ones.
pretty good.
Look at these other ones. I mean, they're out of hand.
And we will have the link so you can check that out and find out where not to shop at.
Yeah. At least in our town.
Yeah.
But there was one more I wanted to really highlight. I forget which one it was. Let me see. Oh, it had cockroaches.
Yeah.
My wife was telling me about it. One that had cockroaches. Let me see. Oh, by the way, Chuck E. Cheese's in our town is fine. Zero violations. Period.
Hey,
So
that's good.
we're good. We're good. You
That's,
can take your kids to.
Hats off to the managers and the staff there.
It was actually the only one I read this whole report because I'm dumb. But I read this whole report and it was the only one with 0 zeros, 0 nothings. So that was
Pretty
good. Where was it, man? With the forget. Anyway, oh, right there it is. It's a Chinese restaurant. Right, see it right there? Look,
Yeah.
multiple live cockroaches observed in back food prep area.
Yeah. We ain't eating at yeah. Hi.
Yeah, we ain't in there. But yeah, we went through some we went through some inspections, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually,
Taco
we did.
Bell.
Yes, we did.
And I don't think we
Or as I
got.
like to call it, Taco Hell.
Well, we don't work there anymore, so we can talk about it. It's fine.
That's right.
But
Home of the rolling taco.
no, we didn't roll. I read this thing on Facebook, like a meme on Facebook. It was like the whole staff at Taco Bell smokes weed but can't roll a fucking burrito.
I believe that. I believe that.
I don't know about you, but when I worked at Taco Bell, I smoked fuck ton of weed.
That
Oh,
still
we did. But yeah. What else we got? Oh, you read that one, Mike. Read that
Which
one.
one?
Number 6 there.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Voted student does. He faces misdemeanor charges for not standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
This is crazy. Florida.
Okay. Now here's my question. This kid, if I'm not mistaken, or I say kid, I don't care what sex they are. I don't care what it is, but 11-year-old student facing charges. This student was incarcerated. They was arrested. And it says the boy was arrested for causing a disruption and refusing to fill the instructions to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. He wasn't arrested for not standing. He was arrested for refusing to participate.
Florida, everybody.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I did too.
Refusing.
Listen, I'm
I have that right.
I'm just kidding. Yes, you have a right to do whatever you want. If you don't want to stand for the pledge, sit down.
But you know, on the flip side of that coin, this is an 11-year-old boy. He's a minor. He has. I mean, he really doesn't have that right.
Well, I disagree.
I do. I understand, but as a minor, you can't give consent. You can't do this. You are under under an adult who is responsible for it.
Well, let me ask you this.
Now here's it. Now, let me say it. The kid should have been arrested. The parents should have been. Because if the kid took a gun to school, the parents would go to jail too.
You have a child that's 11, don't you? No, 12. You said.
Yeah, 12. Yeah.
Would you, if she was in school, she right?
Yeah.
She was in school.
Yep.
And didn't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay.
And you got a phone call. You're at home. You get a phone call.
Yeah.
Hello, Michael Tibbs. Your daughter was detained today for being, what's the word I'm looking for? Refractory and not standing for the pledge. How would you feel about that? What would be your response? I'm curious because my daughter is only 8 or 7 months old, so I don't know that yet.
I guess my first reaction was like, and why the fuck are you calling me? I try to instill my kids, even now, that the decisions they make affects a lot of things. And it's, that's up to them. Now, if they want to be that disrespectful to our country, I'm going to be upset. But on the same turn, I got to kind of let them, develop what their own style. I would only hope that, well, first of all, if my child did that, they would know that probably get their asses whooped. Even though that I would say that, hey, your choice, but you can exercise that right more when you become 18. But meanwhile, if you're under the supervision of somebody else, you will do as they instruct, because that's just manners.
But think about this. Let's say you're Jehovah's Witness. You don't believe in the pledge. You don't believe in all those type of things, right? Because a lot of some religions don't believe in a lot of things, right? They don't believe in like Christmas and these type of things.
Right.
So those kids in my school, at least, were excused. They got to go sit in the hallway and do a worksheet.
Okay.
So if they're allowed to do that because of their religion standpoint, don't you think that we, as parents, should be able to determine whether or not our kids say for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Oh, absolutely. that's the thing. It's we have that choice, and as far as I'm concerned, my biggest pet peeve is for anybody coming over to this country and getting butthurt because we do something that they don't agree with. Motherfucker, get out of fucking United States. This is what we do. I would never, anybody that's an immigrant over into the United States legally, not illegally, but legally, I would never fault them for standing for their beliefs.
I noticed we do have a listener right now.
Oh, nice
So,
to meet you. Thank you. Hey, welcome.
well, yeah.
Did we
So,
scare them off?
thank you for listening. I don't know who you are,
Yeah,
but thank you. Um, but yeah, that's kind of crazy.
that is.
Uh,
And I just let you know, I am not being antisocial or anything. I am, still continue setting up our podcast and the softwares and all that. So
We
I'm
just-
multitasking.
that which is fine. Multitasking is a good skill.
Yes, it is.
Um,
Especially when I don't do it well.
uh, but yeah,
But yeah, I think we have they should. I think I would be supporting my child, and I would be upset number one if you arrest a 11-year-old for failure to stand or disobeying their teacher.
yeah.
That's not a arrestable offense to me.
And another thing about it is, and I'm gonna sound like an old man, but I'm not. I'm 20. Okay, I'm young. I'm super, but whenever I was a kid, um, sorry, we're getting looks like a chat. Welcome to live chat. Remember your okay. But when I was young,
Right.
we were like we knew that if we did things in school, acted up in school, when we
Mhm.
got home, something was gonna happen to us. Like your kids know
Right.
that if they act up in school, they come home, dad's gonna be mad, right?
Right.
Your mom's gonna be mad. They're not gonna be happy with you at home. But
Right.
now these days, you go to school and say, you just got some bad kids. And,
Yeah.
even when I was in school, there were bad kids. Don't get me wrong, but you know, uh, bad. You knew that when you got home, there was some type of discipline gonna happen.
Right.
But now kids don't their parents don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't care.
So they know that it doesn't. They do whatever they want
Yeah.
because their parents aren't gonna care when they get home.
Exactly.
I think that's a bigger issue, really.
Yeah, oh yeah, I totally agree. When the child is no longer afraid of the parent, then yeah, that's an issue.
Yeah, I think that a lot of kids in America are no longer scared of their parents. I was scared to death
Yeah.
of my mom.
Well, I mean, look how many what kids are saying and doing to their parents.
Yeah,
You know, it just there's a big um, disrespect among the age groups.
yes, absolutely.
And matter of fact, on our website, we now have that up and going, and we also got a blog, and that is actually one of the articles I'm doing this week is for the blog is for the change in society.
Mm-hmm.
We went from a society of helping our brothers and sisters and helping our neighbors to fucking our neighbors behind their back and not giving a shit and only caring about ourselves. We become a society of selflessness and and just all around rude and just caring about themselves and nobody else.
Yeah,
So
for sure. I think that I think that's really an issue that a lot of people just don't talk about, but I think they should talk about it. Like
well, yeah,
you gotta
because
have
it's
it's the
it
next
affects
generation.
everybody.
Yeah. Um, you know, people from your generation were disciplined different from people in my generation even.
Yeah.
Now it's new crop of kids that are 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
Those ages, they're gonna be me one day.
Yeah.
And,
And they're the ones taking taking the guns to school and doing this and fighting and doing this. Just they're just a world of disrespect.
Absolutely. And just disrespectful kids is basically, and it's not even about really being. I don't know. It literally comes down to the discipline you get at home.
Yeah.
It really does. If you believe in spanking or whatever you believe in, you need to discipline your children.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And there'd be something that's this is gonna happen when you come home. But
Well,
anyway,
yeah. Then the kids know if they did something in school and yeah, they're going. We find out about it. They're gonna know about
on the last podcast we talked about this emergency uh, thing. What is it called?
it.
Emergency order
Yes.
that Trump signed.
Yeah.
Uh, well, it turns out he didn't sign it. There's a story
Okay.
down here.
Really, he did not.
There's no. It says turns out there's no national emergency after all. Question mark.
Okay. And I did mean to. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go
Finish
for it.
your
Go
thing.
for it.
Yeah, you're right. It may be that there's not a national, but I think what I understand, and I am not a politics person. I absolutely fucking hate politics. I hate everything it stands for. It's nothing what it's supposed to be. And yeah, so I just don't, say fuck them all. If I had my choice around it, everybody in Congress would go.
Really?
Yeah,
Everybody.
absolutely. Because they're only concerned about themselves. They're only concerned about their pockets. They are not doing anything to help us. The only one that I see in that White House that's doing anything for us is Trump.
By the way, Michaela, I seen your comment on here. If you want to share it on Facebook, you're more than welcome. Go for it. Have a good time. But we're cussing, so hope people on your Facebook don't fucking mind that.
And we will be live streaming on Facebook too here before long. So
And I could see that comment. It was earlier. I was just trying to get to it. I don't know if you've seen it, but
no,
it
I
came
tried
up
didn't.
and up there. This is my first time ever streaming on YouTube, so I have no fucking idea. But
We learn as we go.
right. So yeah, I guess it says about the going back to the thing, and your point on Trump, by
Okay.
the way. I'm not a big Trump supporter like you are. I like Donald Trump. I think some of the things that he says is cool.
It's not that it's for Trump. I just admire it.
Really,
Yes, because
you admire his will do not go for.
I admire his balls. He is the first person that's got into that high office, who tells it like it is. He doesn't sugarcoat it. And this last this whole ordeal with the emergency order is a classic example of what he stands for. He told Congress, unless this is done, I'm going to do this. It wasn't done, so he acted on it.
I do have to agree that when Donald Trump says he's going to do something, he usually
Yes.
does it.
Now, anyway, what I was saying about this emergency order, some reports I see that basically on the emergency order, it basically it's only thing it does, it involves money. It allows the shifting around of money, otherwise that you would not normally do from one program to another. He's getting the money to build the wall. Well, here's my problem. Well, it's not really my problem. It's just he didn't need to declare a national emergency for some of it, but there was some issues that he did need to do the national emergency for, so he could appropriate those funds.
I don't know. You're going to disagree with this, I know. But again, we don't have to agree on everything.
Right.
I don't think the president should have that kind of fucking power.
Okay.
I don't. I don't think the president should have enough power to just say some shit and then it just kind of happens.
Right.
Because then it turns like, okay, I that's going to sound bad, but I think that there is a place for that.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as saying we're going to hold up the whole entire government until I get what the fuck I want,
Right.
that's not okay. That's a dictatorship, and I'm not.
Oh, I
okay with
agree.
that.
But did he really hold up the government?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Because really shutting down the government doesn't really affect us.
Yeah. It does. I mean, some aspects, if it gets down to the lower level, absolutely it does. But Yeah, no, I think, like I said, the only thing that I admire is, hey, he did what he said he was going to do. But he did it out of our best interest.
Yeah, I think he does have our best
Because
interest in mind. I'll
if
say
you
that.
really look at it, the American citizens, we are the one that's getting fucked. We're losing out on the job. We're losing out on the health care. There's certain things that we can't get because, somebody else is getting it. Now, I'm not racist. I don't care. I welcome anybody to America. Just do it legally.
I absolutely
Do
agree
the
with that.
steps.
I absolutely agree with
And
that.
speaking of that, um, a story that I was hearing today, a young American citizen denounced her citizenship, went to join ISIS. Well, yeah, it just wasn't what she cracked up to be. So now she's begging to become an American citizen, come back home.
Okay.
Come back home.
Okay.
I think she should be put to death.
She should what?
She should be put to death.
What?
Treason. Look at all the crimes that ISIS has committed throughout the world.
You don't believe in rehabilitation?
No, I don't. Not when it comes to treason. She betrayed America by going over there and joining ISIS. They killed people, they hurt people, and everything else. She chose to go join them. She can deal with it. We'll take her kid back. He's just a baby. But for her, if she wants to come back, bring her back. But then kill her. Because that's the punishment for treason, is death.
Huh.
And I know it's rough. But, hey,
I don't know. I disagree
it's
with
her
that.
choice.
I disagree with that.
Well, I'm just a bitch. I don't care. I mean, I'm just telling I'm sorry.
Right.
She betrayed us, and she could have something to do with the 911 trade center. We don't know.
I don't
But,
know.
she joined a known terrorist group.
I don't care. I think that what was the big guy's name that we killed? The super big terrorist that we killed.
Bin Laden?
Bin Laden.
Yeah.
I think if Bin Laden got his shit together and wanted to become an American citizen, he should be able to become an American citizen.
Oh no.
Like, if he really got his fucking shit together, 100%. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too big a believer in rehabilitation.
I guess.
But I am.
It's salty. But then again, you're barely out of diapers.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess that's
I'm not saying that bad, but Rally, okay, if I go out there and I do a mass shooting and I kill a bunch of people, chances are I'm going to be put to death.
you kill somebody, you should die. I agree.
If it's a capital offense, yeah, I think we should die.
Now, if this lady personally went and killed somebody through ISIS, then no, she should die.
But, aren't you, isn't it still guilty as, by association?
Mm-mm.
I mean, yeah. She went over there, she joined them.
Okay. By that token, everybody in the Crip gang or the Blood gang.
That's not saying, I mean, if I went out today and joined the KKK.
By the way, the KKK guy, the leader, died. By the way.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, they found him dead in Missouri.
Murder?
Murder. I don't know if he was murdered, but.
But if I go join the KKK, and I go to the rallies and I support them, I raise money for them, and I do intel for them, and they go out and they kill somebody or they kill a bunch of black people, I'm just as guilty as they are because I helped them.
Okay. I can see that. What if old boy in the Crip gang goes out with his buddies and his buddy kills somebody? They kill a blood, all right? The Crips and the Blood don't get along. Should he die? Should the guy who was with the guys in the Crip gang die because he killed a blood? You think that? Because that's guilty as by association, right? You want to take it? You want to believe that? You got to believe it full force.
No. Okay. We're talking about one guy though versus a bunch of people. I mean, look how much destruction ISIS has done all over the world. I mean, come on. I mean, she betrayed America. I do not think she should be allowed back.
Yeah.
If she does, I think at least the rest of her life in prison.
That's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. I don't. I mean, I really don't like being that way. But
That's a thought.
let's say we take her back, and 5 months down the road, she's like, well, "I'm going back." She got over there, she realized her life could be in jeopardy too. Because, she flat out said, if they seen what was on her phone, she would be killed.
Really?
Yeah.
Now,
And they would.
if
They
she
would
was
kill her.
if she was personally involved in the killing of somebody through the devices, she should die. Absolutely.
Now, okay, if I go out and hire somebody to kill somebody, I'm
Mhm.
not personally involved, but I'm the reason behind their death.
Then okay, the same token. Oh well, okay, that brings up this point. Charles Manson, Charles Manson.
Yep. Serial
I think we
killer.
may have talked about it before. I don't know.
Not you and I, but yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought we talked about him on the podcast, but maybe not. But anyway, Charles Manson never killed anybody.
Okay.
He started a cult. I don't remember what was it. Helter Skelter, was that the name of
I
it?
think it's so, yeah.
He started a cult
Mhm.
and basically got all these hippies high on acid and controlled them and made them kill people. Should he die?
Because he's the direct reason behind it.
I think he should probably die too. He directly caused that.
Mm-hmm.
If this girl directly caused the death of somebody through ISIS, she should die. That's the way I feel about it.
Okay. What are you taking? So, what's next?
Next story.
What's next?
Oh, the CBD thing's next.
CBD, yeah, here lately. Okay, we all know, of course, in the state of Indiana, weed is illegal. CBD has been legalized, CBD oil, up to 0.03% THC.
Mm-hmm.
If I am looking at something that says 0.03% THC,
Mm-hmm.
what does that mean to you? What would you think?
0.03% THC.
Yes.
That is.
It's got THC in it. You're going to get a little buzz or something.
Mm-hmm.
You smoking up, you're going to get high.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Well, I get out now, and I've seen it, and I smoke it, and they're actually, you get a decent little buzz
What,
off
CBD?
of it. CBD flowers.
Mm-hmm. Have you
Okay.
smoked CBD flowers before?
Yes, I have.
I've seen it in the stores and I've seen it online, but I never have actually.
Yeah,
smoked CBD
a
flower.
good friend of mine, his wife works at a gas station around here, and the CBD rep gave her some. And they actually come in a little jar, and it looks like bud. I'm telling you, it looks like bud. It smells like fucking bud.
Tastes like it?
No, it does not. And they also got pre-wraps. The pre-wrap, I got a little bit better buzz off than I did the actual, one that we wrote.
You get this for free?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But regardless, okay. Now in Plainfield, Indiana, a few people was arrested because narcotic dogs had smelled the CBD oil
Okay.
or CBD buds. Field tested, come back positive for THC. You're in possession of marijuana.
You're in possession of THC, you're not in possession of marijuana.
Exactly. It's one of those catch-22 things. Okay, now they're taking it back and reverting that, saying you can't sell it.
What's catch-22?
Because if they sell it legally, people are walking out of the store and they can get busted because this thing is showing up marijuana. And in the court of law, it says it's tested marijuana, you're charged with possession of marijuana.
Huh.
Even though it's not really, it's got some, THC, which is in marijuana, it's got it in there. Okay, now here's the problem. First of all, don't legalize something and take it back. What the fuck? You get over it. It's 0.3% THC. If you're going to get that damn bent out of shape over marijuana, then fucking start going and controlling alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, alcohol is worse on the body than THC, than the marijuana.
Yeah.
It's more destructive. Cigarettes are more destructive than marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got people that says it's a gateway drug. Well, because the people are weak.
That's what I talked to you. You just said this earlier. A lot of things are case by case.
Yeah.
For instance, that's one of them. I think as far as weed being a gateway drug,
Mhm.
it's case by case basis. Okay.
Yes.
For you, it may not be. For me, it may be.
Right.
It may be, maybe I get high and I'm like, you know what, this ain't enough. I want to do this, so I go do it. But for you, maybe you get stoned and you're like, you know what, this is cool. I'm stoned. This is the way I like
Right.
it.
Well, I tell you
This is good enough for me.
And I'm not ashamed of anything I've done. I mean, like I spent 30 years on an ambulance. I've seen a lot of overdoses, treated a lot of overdoses, seen a lot of people on PCP, heroin, acid. It's all back in the 80s and all that. But yeah, I've never done it. Until after my adulthood. And then I tried crack. I tried meth. I tried cocaine. Um, I like my weed.
Yeah.
I smoke it. Like I said again, I smoked, a few times on the crack, a couple of times. Never smoked it since. Never missed it. Smoked meth a few times. Don't miss it. Because I'm sorry, I'm fucking crazy for being on an ambulance and being a firefighter, but it's yeah, that's not, I'm not addicted to that. I don't have that addictive personality.
Right.
But yeah, if somebody who's got an addictive personality, or they're just trying to escape and they're using the drug as an escape, then yeah, they are going to get addicted. And maybe they do get high on weed and then move on to other drugs. I'm sorry, being high on weed and then being high meth, coke, whatever, they're two different. They're different buzzes. And I like that weed buzz where it's like alcohol. It makes me relax. It makes me more sociable.
Enhances your
Makes me not a bitch. As my kid points it.
well,
They're like cigarettes, Yeah.
that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that I think that once again, it's case by case. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, this person may not. But it all depends, man. But yeah. So speaking of weed, the second time so far this year, marijuana legalization in Congress has been officially designed to the bill number 420.
Mhm.
It seems to be an obvious nod to the increased mainstream cannabis culture for lawmakers in Capitol Hill. So they're implementing a law to make it legally federally.
Right.
Now, will this law pass? Probably not. I gotta
I
be
hope it
honest.
would.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. Probably not.
Okay.
But I think that making strides in the right direction, even if this bill doesn't pass, making strides in the right direction is the way to go.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like I said, even if this bill doesn't pass, we did something.
Yeah.
There was improvements.
Making little steps.
There was improvements involved. But yeah, I think there's five states medically legalized.
I think 5 states.
I think it's Washington, Oregon, BC, Colorado, and Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan. And there may be more. I have to really look at that, but
I'm not sure exactly.
I know India is not one of them that's pissed me off.
No. We'll be one of the last to do it.
But it's.
I believe that personally.
Yeah, it's funny because you made a comment. It's like, I can go right across the border and smoke a joint and then come back.
We got two. We got two people watching now.
Welcome.
Thanks for the two
People.
But yeah, I don't know about that. I definitely think that if it was state. I think it should be federally legalized. I don't think that the government should have a hand in marijuana. Period. Like things that grow naturally. Why does the government need to be involved in things that naturally
I agree, because
occur?
it's not manufactured.
No. Like
I pick it, I dry it, and I smoke it.
that's why is anybody involved in that besides you?
Yeah, I don't know.
It just doesn't make any sense.
But then again, people say things about opiates. The opiate flower and the seeds and all that.
But
it's a natural thing,
but
but it's manufactured.
Exactly.
In the end. The final product is a manufactured. No different than, like I said, if anything else, anything manufactured should go under DEA or FDA jurisdiction.
Absolutely.
Like alcohol.
And here's another question I got: why is it we're so okay with alcohol, but not so okay with other things that are
But that's
like
it. Statistically proven, alcohol has killed more people in the streets than what weed has ever done.
not just not just weed? I mean, weed's a good example, but not just weed.
Well, no, I'm just saying it's, more people are picked up for driving under the influence of alcohol
Yes,
than they are driving under the influence of a controlled substance.
like I don't know that. I think if you're gonna ban something, ban fucking alcohol.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work. Okay, Lingus knows how the prohibition does not work. They tried it in 1912, I think it was. Maybe I got the year wrong. But in the early 1900s, and people had a fucking fit. There were riots in the streets. It was bad. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing. I don't know exactly, but it was just it was a nightmare. Prohibition doesn't work. Banning something does not make anybody not want it more.
Yeah, I mean, and okay, here's the once again, like smoking, it's a perfect place.
Right.
If I want to, um, you know, harm my body in doing this, knowing that, well, yeah, that's my choice. I don't think the government should be telling me what I can and can't do personally to my own body. It's mine.
Mhm.
If I choose to drink, well, then I suffer the consequences.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I agree with that.
it's just too much socialism. Too much.
Absolutely. Um. Yeah, I think that, like I said, the government is involved in way too many things. But yeah. Um. I don't know.
Yeah, and then yeah, the national emergency, which I did want to clarify one thing on national emergency. Um, the diffs, you know what the difference between national emergency and martial law?
No.
National emergency, basically what what Trump really, signed to appropriate money. It essentially involves funding, money, okay, versus martial law. If something drastic was to happen and martial law was declared, martial law actually suspends all civil liberties. No trial, no nothing.
Right.
If deemed necessary by the military or law enforcement, they can kill you.
That's
It just there's no civil liberty. You have no rights. They can come kick you out of your house and take your house. They can go fuck your dog, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it.
Why did you go there? Why did you go to fuck with your dog?
Cause I'm twisted.
But but
I said small town cats with a twist.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and it's crazy because, um, I'm sorry, people in Congress should want to defend our border. They should want to protect.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know, it's just,
So you believe you believe wholeheartedly in the law or not?
um, okay, I believe something needs to be done about the illegal immigrants, yes. I believe that they should be deported. If they want to come to America, come legally. Problem I have with the wall, it's not that I don't have a problem with it, because it's like guns. They're gonna find a way around. I was, one of the things that was drilled in my mind in fire school was you run into an obstacle, the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You go over, you go around, you go under, or you go through.
But here's the thing: they're not just building a wall and saying, "Here's a wall, and this is it."
Mm-hmm.
They're building a wall with watchtowers and they're building a wall with all these things. So that way, people are. It's like what's the Great Wall of China, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't just have a wall and this is going to keep people out.
Right.
They had people defending the wall, sitting on top of it, and
Well, yeah, because they're not stupid. They know they're going to find a way around. They're going to try to get around.
I do agree.
That's why I like my space. Get the lasers on the satellites in space. You see them, get annihilate them.
You know, when you first said that, Mike, I was like, this guy is fucking nuts.
Fucking nuts, yes.
But the more I think about it, the more times I hear you say things like that, I'm like, you know what? It's the worst idea you've ever had.
Well, it's just here. I mean, it's the fact that don't come Trump on my turf because you think it's better or you think you can get a better deal here.
there,
Do it legally. Just do it legally.
there
It's what
is
they ask.
there is a, I don't know, there is a, what's the word? A purity,
Mhm.
a beautiful thing in an immigrant coming to this country because they had something bad in their country.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm all
You know,
for that.
and they're in Syria and they're bombed every day and all these other type of things. So they come to this country in order to escape all of it.
Right.
I think that's a beautiful thing.
I do too.
But
As long as they come in the right way.
I do believe that they should come in, that there should be some type of thing they have to go through in order to become a citizen.
Yes,
For sure.
absolutely, absolutely. It's just, like I said, I went during going over to Germany without at least knowing some kind of German and knowing something about their culture.
Yeah, you wouldn't just go there and expect to become a German
No, because I wouldn't be.
because you don't speak German.
Yeah.
And you've never been in Germany before, have you?
No, I
I
have not.
mean, I never have either. And
I drank vodka.
Huh?
I drank vodka.
Yeah, that's a German thing. But yeah,
Yeah, it's just just do it legally. Just
Yeah.
do it legally. If there's issues, work. I mean, there's Department of Immigration for a reason.
mhm.
There's other ways to do this than just illegally cross a border to get on the states.
Mhm.
The second biggest reason, not only the immigration, is a lot of the problems we have in the United States, heroin, the biggest supplier is coming from Mexico. Okay, well, he wants to stop it, and I'm all for that.
I'm okay with that.
But like I said, you build a wall here, well, there's water to the south.
Well,
There's over, there's under. Somehow they're going to get over. They're resourceful people. If
I
they
agree.
can't go over there, go through it. Now, I did see a great alternative. I think it would have been a lot cheaper.
now we're talking about satellites, right?
No, absolutely not. I was watching like I said, the news this morning, and
I don't do that.
the military, actually, Department of Defense and everything, had a article on there where they're building a bridge, and it was just a test bridge right now. It's just not for you to walk over it. But believe it or not, this entire bridge was built on a 3D printer. It's something that took like maybe 12 days to build it. But this 3D printer, which is supposedly some kind of astronomical big looking printer, actually
Great.
did did a combination of spitting out I guess concrete and like super glue to hold it all together, and it's compressed, and they can drive vehicles over them and everything else.
What the fuck?
Now, if they can do that and produce this bridge at a way cheaper cost than doing than doing it the traditional way, why can't you do a wall that way? Why can't you just take the same concept, the 3D printer, and fucking build that wall? It's concrete. It's not going to go anyplace. I think they can do it half the price through the military.
Yeah.
And what's the military for? It's to protect our borders.
I think a funny thing is I seen that the GoFundMe to build the wall, right?
Yes.
It's at 20 mil.
Is it 20 mil?
$20 million.
Wow.
Great.
Wow. Wow.
Of their $1 billion goal. It's $1 billion
Right.
to create the wall. This is a real thing. Like, I've seen like jokes and memes about this on Facebook and Instagram, but it's a real thing that their people are going to or not going to, but people are what's the word I'm looking for? Gonna go work on the wall
Right.
and actually build the wall.
Well, the American citizens are fucking pissed. They want this wall. The American people want this damn wall. Majority of that's why this GoFundMe page was from the American people.
Yeah, we the
And
people.
they
will
want
fund-
because they're tired of being ran over by the illegals. I'm tired of not being able to go out in public and say Merry fucking Christmas, or
Yeah.
have a crucifix, or a major scene on a courthouse. This is fucking America. This is what we was based on. This is what I grew up on. I don't give a care if you're butthurt. You're not from here.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah, I will say this. Trump did give me the freedom this year to say Merry Christmas. So thank you, Donald Trump, for
Yeah. But
that. I said it and didn't give a fuck when nobody said it.
Yeah, and I reiterate, it's not that I'm against or anything of these people over here. I'm saying be as tolerant to my religion as you are to yours. As I will be to yours. I don't care if I like you or not.
Yeah.
I'm still going to tolerate you as a human being.
That's exactly the thing. Like, I think that there needs to be in this country, there's this idea that if me and you, what's wrong? That she's actually happy, okay?
Yeah.
She's blowing
You
raspberries.
got alcohol in the bottle.
No.
No alcohol.
But no alcohol in the bottle, by the way. Don't fucking demonetize. But, what was I saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to multitask. I can listen.
Illegal immigrants. Man, I had a good point. There was a. Dang it. Anyway. But yeah, I think that there is a place for illegal immigrants in this country.
Oh,
We
absolutely.
are the great American melting pot.
Right.
As I was taught in school, the great American melting pot. It was like a whole song of Schoolhouse Rock that was called Great American Melting Pot. I remember watching it like in 5th grade. But yeah, I mean, there is a place, but like you said, legally.
Yeah.
And I also believe this is a personal belief,
Yeah.
but I believe that if what's wrong?
Yeah. Just don't. Just don't come over here and tell me how I can live my life. Because
Oh yes,
I believe in our freedom.
that's what I was gonna say. Okay, so if I think there needs to be a lot more tolerance in this country. Let's say I believe in something,
Right.
and you disagree with that something. Fighting, arguing, those type of things about it is not doing anything for us. I think there needs to be more tolerance for other people's beliefs in this country.
I agree.
You can believe what you want to believe. I'll believe what I want to
Yeah.
believe. I'll do what I want to do.
Yeah.
You do what you want to do.
And I like I said, I covered this in the blog this week. That's going to be posted by the end of the week. But I've always been on the principle, especially being from ground zero in EMS to top dog, running an ambulance service and being the scene commands and all that, is I don't care whether I like you or dislike you, or you like me or dislike me. If I'm your superior or if I'm equal, respect me. Just respect.
Yeah.
You don't have to like them,
No.
but you respect them because as a human being, that's what we deserve. We at least deserve respect.
Yes.
Now, if they disrespect me, then I would say I'm going to disrespect them back, but they're going to know.
Right.
But as far as that goes, a lot of it, like military and fire, police, all first responders, stuff like that. There's a reason for being militaristic. There's a reason for having a system command. There's a reason that I don't insubordinate my superiors and I follow their orders. Because when shit hits the fan and you're, ass deep in shit, if you don't follow orders, it can be a very bad day.
I agree.
Ended up with somebody's death. And I'm not prepared for somebody to have a bad day on my shift. So
Yes.
it's a basic concept. I don't
have
care if you like it or
respect.
not. Just respect. Just shut up.
Yeah.
Listen.
Like I said, I don't care what the belief is, man.
Right.
You just need to have enough respect for that belief to just at least talk to the person. That's one reason I like podcasts so much.
Yeah.
just having the conversations about things you don't. I'm not gonna get mad at you for not believing what I believe. I don't care. But I want to be able to voice my opinion.
Right, absolutely.
You voice yours. Go
Yeah,
for it.
it is because everybody should have that opinion, and everybody has that right to have that opinion. And, listen to, just like even in here. Eventually get to the point where we'll be able to receive your messages live, and I'd love to have that feedback
Right.
because I'm not saying I'm always right. You're always right.
Right.
There's been a lot of times I've changed my opinion on things just because of the debate.
Yes.
But just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean I'm going to go out there and shoot you.
Bash you and
Yeah, it's not going to happen. So, yeah, it's just,
Well,
just relax.
right.
Smoke a joint, get over it.
Well, we're hour and 15 minutes into it.
Alrighty.
Maybe we'll might call it a podcast.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely I appreciate everybody who tuned in and checked in tonight. I appreciate it.
This will be posted.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the links to all these stories we talked about. I'll try to find links to everything, if I can. But we do appreciate you watching.
Definitely go to our website, check it out. We're on Facebook, Instagram,
What's our website name?
smalltowntalkonline.com.
And Facebook?
Small Town Talk.
Small Town Talk?
Yeah, Small Town Talk.
On Instagram at
There will be on our websites. I think first page down to the very bottom. There's links to the website, so it gets you right through to the page.
There'll be a link on this video
Yeah.
to the website, or to our Facebook, to our Instagram, to the website. Our Instagram is Small Town Talk with Mike and Josh.
Yeah.
All one word, run all the way together. So follow us on Instagram, Facebook, on the website. Support us. We thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. And we will see you next time.
See you later. You guys have a great evening, great week.
Thanks.
Bye.